Ladies and gentlemen, I am sitting in the most adorable soda shop right now. I am in Chugwater, Wyoming, and this shop is called the Chugwater Soda Fountain. And I'm sitting next to the owner, Barbara Dayton. So, Barbara, first of all, thank you so much for being on our show and for welcoming us into your place today.
Thank you for being here, and thank you for offering this to us because I think this is exciting.
Thank you so much. You know, we're on a 50-state tour, and I've been airing podcasts 7 days a week since we hit the road. And I had said to the girls at one point, I said, I hope that we get to stop somewhere really neat and special on our journey while we're in the Midwest. Being from New Jersey, I don't get a lot of that. Now, Chelsea is from Montana, so she's a little more used to this. And even Cassie a little bit, she's from Louisiana. But the two of us, Cassie and I are just mesmerized by the beauty around here. How do you feel about living in Wyoming in general?
I love it. It's wide open. You can see for miles and miles. It's just a real friendly place to be, and I love the climate here. Everybody complains about the wind, but it lulls me to sleep, so I love it here.
You know, I walked in. First of all, we pull up, and I love the sign outside. And just from the outside, your shop is adorable. And I see, you know, somebody outside grilling the burgers outside on a grill. So I thought,
That's my husband. Yes.
and I told him, I said, I love your place. And he goes, huh? I said, I'm in love with it. And he goes, good.
He's just started helping me in the last couple of years, and he's been a great help here. Yeah.
So anyway, we walk in, and I'm serious. My heart just started pitter-pattering when I saw the little red and white checked tablecloths and the chairs that don't all match but totally look great, the bar, the soda fountains, the shake machines. I mean, this is serious. This is like back in the day here.
Yes. It was started in 1914, and most of the equipment you see in here is original. Our milkshake machines are not original, but the soda fountain part is. And so we are the oldest operating soda fountain in Wyoming.
That's amazing. I'm so glad that we kind of stumbled upon you
I'm
here.
glad you did too. That's great.
How did this passion start for you, though?
Well, I worked at the school for 13 years, and I worked here in the summer for 4 years. And the previous owner was considering closing it. She had a business in Cheyenne, and she was having trouble keeping employees. And so I was working after school to try to keep the place open. And when I heard that she was considering closing it, I asked her if I could buy it, because I really didn't want to see it close.
And how many years ago is that now?
That's 8 years ago, almost 9 years ago.
How has this become your passion? Like, how do you feel about it?
I just love history. I love to see old places maintained, and I love to see them open to the public so that other people can enjoy the history. You know, I get so many people in here from all over the world, and I hear them say all the time, this is like a step back in time. And they want to bring their grandchildren here. They bring their families in. They just, and we try to keep it as old-fashioned as we can. We do the old hand-dipped ice cream, so it's done the hard way. And, you know, a lot of people think of this as a fast food place, but it's a little hard to be fast food when you do it the hard way.
I had your special chili. I had the chili burrito. So it's the Chugwater chili burrito. That was amazing. And Chelsea and I split one of your vanilla shakes, which was outrageous. And I know Cassie got a soda that was made from scratch. How do you make those sodas?
We use the flavoring, the syrup, like hers was a Coke. So we use Coke syrup, and then we use the seltzer water. We have a carbonator, and it's the old-fashioned carbonated water that we put in it. That's how we make them.
I have to tell you, my family was with us for about a week, and I was looking at my meal, and I was like, my daughter would love this shake, my husband would love this soda, and my daughter's boyfriend, who was with us, loves chili. I wish they were here with me to experience that.
The Chugwater chili is famous. They sell it all over. They sell the seasoning mix all over the world, and they've been in business since 1985. And we've been selling their Chugwater chili here as long as I can remember.
I bought some of the Chugwater chili. What is that? Consists seasoning
The seasoning mix, right?
and a steak rub.
Right. I haven't tried the steak rub, but everybody tells me it's really good. It's a hot seller.
I think my husband's going to really like that. So let me ask you though, what kind of challenges do you have here, or what kind of challenges did you have taking that step to kind of take this over and live a passion of yours? Because that's really what we're trying to inspire my audience to do.
The hardest part is this is a town of 200 people, so finding employees is my biggest challenge, and keeping them. It's hard for me to pay them a living wage in such a small town, but I do the best I can, and most of them are happy with what we do. Most of my employees tell me that they're really thrilled to be working here. They love working here. But that was my biggest challenge, was finding employees.
What do you think you've learned about yourself, though, in this process?
Dealing with people has been, I never imagined that I was able to be a manager, for one thing, a manager of people. I didn't think I had the temperament to work with people and handle those little bickering things that go on, between your employees, that kind of thing. I didn't think I had it in me to do that, and I've learned a lot being here.
What's your favorite memory from here?
Oh my gosh. I think my biggest thrill working here is meeting people from all over the world. We've had people from Europe, and I've been wanting to put up a map, a world map, because I think we've had people from nearly every country in the world. And it's so fun to meet them and to see their excitement about coming here and finding a place like this.
I felt like I was making a scene when I walked in. Seriously, I'm like taking pictures from my seat, trying to be all sneaky about it. And Chelsea's sitting next to me like, Lynette, what are you doing? Like, it's, what are you doing? And I'm like, but look at the tablecloths, look at that bar. I mean, seriously, was I embarrassing, Chelsea? No? Okay.
It wasn't anything new to me, because that happens all the time. All the time. We get people coming in all the time. Can we take pictures? Do you mind if we take pictures outside? Yeah, we're on the internet. I logged in one time and just typed in Chugwater Soda Fountain. I couldn't believe how many times we popped up.
Well, I already typed you in multiple times since I've been here. I posted pictures, and Cassie bought the sweatshirt. So what kind of advice, and you know that I'm interviewing people who have incorporated a passion, and you and I were talking briefly before this interview, and that makes me feel so awesome that you love that we're doing this. So what kind of advice, if we want people to envision what their life would be like if they incorporated a passion, if we're saying go out and explore what it would take and execute a plan to take a step, like what kind of advice do you have for them?
Don't give up. Hang in there. And you're going to be discouraged. There will be times when you're going to be frustrated and you're going to feel like you're at the end of your rope, that you're not sure you're doing the right thing. Don't give up.
How long do you see yourself here, Barbara?
As long as my body can handle it. I've had several back surgeries, and I've had extremely good help. If it weren't for my girls, I probably wouldn't still have the place. Because of them, as long as I have good help, I think I'll just hang on to it as long as I can.
Well, it looks like the regulars depend on you here.
They do, I guess. They missed me. We were gone for a week or so on vacation, and they were all thrilled we were back.
Thank you so much for talking to us today. And we're going to find you on the internet. I don't know where you are, but we're going to put you in the show notes for this episode, okay?
Thank you so much for allowing me to talk to you.
And I talk to you, and I talk to you, and I talk to you, and I talk to you. And we love, and we hate, and we demonstrate. We try to relate. This is my breakthrough. Whoa. Said now, this is my breakthrough. Whoa. Oh man, this is my breakthrough.